A rolling stone gathers no moss, but a walking, talking pile of them, that's another story. Marvel fans noticed a slight change to Korg between his appearances in Thor Ragnarok and Avengers Endgame, which illustrates the extent to which he, Meek, and Thor let themselves go during Endgame's 5-year time jump. When Bruce Banner and Rocket arrive in New Asgard to attempt to recruit the Thunder God for the Avengers time heist, Korg's lovely blue hue is also marked by patches of green. Yes, the affable rock dude is suffering from a bit of moss infestation.
Long time no see.
Beers on the bucket. Feel free to log into the Wi-Fi.
If you pause the movie to examine him closely, which you can now that Avengers Endgame is available digitally, you can see that he's downright lousy with the stuff. Astute Reddit user Amazing Spider-Man 1 was the first to point out the change, writing, "In Endgame, you can see that Korg has moss forming on his rocks that was not there in Ragnarok, showing how gross the lives of the boys have become." Though some eagle-eyed viewers noticed during the movie's theatrical run, it's easy to miss this subtle visual signifier during the scene, considering it's the introduction of the version of Thor the directors called Bro Thor. Thor's extra pounds, the result of 5 years of terrible eating habits, even worse drinking habits, and sitting around playing Fortnite, have been the subject of all manner of commentary since Endgame's release. While some fans lamented the fact that the Asgardian's weight gain, fueled by depression over his failure to stop Thanos from decimating half of all life in the universe, was played for cheap jokes, others were positively moved by the filmmaker's sensitive treatment of what seemed to be PTSD. Helped along by Chris Hemsworth's performance, Endgame accomplished what no previous Marvel film had done. It brought the God of Thunder down to earth, showing us mere mortals that even he is not immune from depression and its effects.
No. Yes, I feel like I'm losing it.
There was a heck of a lot going on in Endgame's entire 3+ hour runtime, so fans could be forgiven for overlooking a few patches of creeping foliage. But now that we pointed it out, you won't be able to unsee it. It's an understated way to suggest that Thor isn't the only one who has been sitting on his butt for 5 years. Thankfully, we'll almost certainly get to see more of Korg, and perhaps he will have cleaned himself up a bit. Thor Ragnarok director Taika Waititi, who voices the lovable stack of stones, has officially signed on to helm Thor Love and Thunder, which will make Odinson the first Avenger to get a 4th solo outing. The movie, scheduled to hit screens November 5th, 2021, will see the return of Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, who will follow the character's comics arc by taking up Mjolnir to become the mighty Thor. Where that iteration of Mjolnir will come from, since Captain America returned the one from 2013 back to its time, is a question yet to be answered. We can only imagine Korg's reaction to this development. Will he think that the Odinson has somehow become a woman?
Sounds like you had a pretty special and intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one.
At any rate, Korg's little hygiene problem in Endgame illustrates the fact that this massive film is probably still hiding scores of small but significant details, and it wouldn't surprise us if more than a few of them are still yet to be noticed by fandom at large. Of course, scouring the flick for every last hidden treasure just got a lot easier with its digital release, and if physical media is more your speed, it'll be out on Blu-ray and DVD August 13th. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about the MCU are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.